The day justice found its voice. The phone rang at 3:12 p.m. on a crisp October Tuesday, shattering the hum of my office at the city police headquarters. As Deputy Police Commissioner Robert Mitchell, I was used to urgent calls, but this one froze my blood. "Mr. Mitchell, it's Maplewood Elementary." The voice trembled. "It's about your daughter, Lily. You need to come now. My 6-year-old, my only child since my wife passed in a tragic accident 3 years ago, was in trouble." I grabbed my keys, heart pounding, and sped to the school, my unmarked cruiser cutting through traffic. I found Lily in the nurse's office, her small frame curled in a chair, her cheek red and swollen, her unicorn backpack torn on the floor. "Daddy, the principal hurt me," she sobbed, her voice barely a whisper. My world tilted. Standing nearby was Principal Margaret Reynolds, president of our neighborhood HOA, and a constant thorn in my side with her petty complaints about my lawn. She stood there, arms crossed, her face a mask of cold authority. "Mr. Mitchell, your daughter was disruptive. I disciplined her appropriately." Lily, all 40 pounds of her, was terrified of loud noises and cried at the sight of a squashed bug. "Disruptive?" I knelt beside her. "Sweetheart, tell me what happened." Through tears, she recounted dropping her milk carton in the cafeteria when a loud bell startled her. Margaret had stormed over, yanked her arm, and dragged her to the office, yelling that troublemakers like her didn't belong in her pristine school. When Lily cried in the dark corner of the office, Margaret slapped her hard, threatening worse if she told anyone. My police instincts kicked in. I spotted security cameras in the cafeteria and the office. "I need that footage," I demanded. Margaret hesitated, but I wasn't asking. "I'm making this an official request, or I'll return with a warrant." The district superintendent arrived with the footage. The video was damning. Lily, quietly eating, startled by the bell, spilling milk. Margaret grabbed her arm, pulling her so hard her feet barely touched the ground. In the office, she shook Lily, then struck her face, the slap echoing on the recording. "That's assault," I said, my voice steel. "That's child abuse. A felony." Margaret stammered. "It was discipline." I called dispatch. "This is Deputy Commissioner Mitchell. Send units to Maplewood Elementary. I have a suspect for child abuse." Officer Daniels, a veteran I'd known for a decade, arrived. One look at Lily's bruises, and he cuffed Margaret. "You have the right to remain silent," he began as she protested, her authority crumbling. As Margaret was led away, Lily clung to me. "Daddy, why did she hate me?" My heart broke. "She doesn't hate you, sweetheart. Some people are broken inside, and they hurt others. It's not your fault." That night, I tucked Lily into bed, promising a new school where she'd be safe. "Are you proud of me, Daddy?" she asked. "I'm so proud, Lily. You were brave and told the truth." The story exploded. Local news ran headlines. "Principal arrested for abusing 6-year-old." Parents flooded the school with calls. The district's investigation uncovered a chilling pattern. Margaret had targeted vulnerable single-parent families, kids with disabilities, minorities for months, intimidating them into silence. The district attorney called me. "We're filing multiple felony charges: abuse, assault, intimidation." With the video, she's facing serious time. Lily started at Riverside Elementary, where Principal Sarah Thompson greeted her warmly. "I hear you're in Ms. Carter's class. She's the kindest teacher here." On her first day, Lily spilled her crayons. Ms. Carter smiled. "Oops, let's clean up together," and her classmates helped. When a fire drill bell scared her, Ms. Carter held her hand. Lily blossomed, joining the art club and making friends. 6 months later, Margaret's trial ended swiftly. The video evidence was undeniable. She was convicted and sentenced to 3 years, banned from working with children. But the real victory was Lily's transformation. At Riverside, she thrived, even starting a kindness club to thank custodians and cafeteria workers. Her drawing of me arresting Margaret, with her safe behind me, hung on my fridge, a testament to her resilience. A year later, the DA informed me that 12 other families came forward, exposing Margaret's abuse across 3 schools. Lily's case had broken the silence, giving others courage. The district overhauled its policies: mandatory reporting, teacher training, cameras in every classroom, and anonymous reporting boxes for kids. Lily, now 8, became the unofficial greeter for nervous new students. "I know how it feels to be scared," she told me, "so I make sure they feel safe." At a statewide child protection conference, I shared Lily's story. 2 years ago, my daughter was assaulted by her principal for spilling milk. It was horrific, but it exposed a predator and sparked change. A teacher approached me afterward, tears in her eyes. Your story inspired me to advocate for my students. I'll be braver now. 3 years on, Lily, now 9, was elected to the student council, advocating for a buddy system pairing older kids with younger ones. She spoke at a district safety conference. When I was 6, a principal hurt me because I spilled milk, she said, her voice steady. But my daddy stopped her. Kids, if someone hurts you, tell an adult. Keep telling until someone helps. Teachers wept, and one predicted, she'll change the world. Margaret was released after 18 months, forbidden from working with kids. Lily asked, is she sorry? I replied, I hope so, but what matters is she can't hurt anyone now. At 10, Lily was chosen as the student voice for the district's Safe Schools initiative. At its launch, she addressed a packed room. 5 years ago, something bad happened, but I chose to make schools safer. Every kid deserves kind teachers and a place to feel safe. The crowd gave her a standing ovation. Now 11. In 6th grade, Lily mediates playground disputes and leads her kindness club, now 40 members strong. Her teacher, Mr. Evans, marveled. She helps kids see each other's perspectives. She's wise beyond her years. At the Safe Schools event, a reporter asked her goal. I want to be a police officer like my dad, protecting kids, or maybe a teacher to make schools better. That night, Lily reflected, I hope Margaret knows her actions made schools safer not because she hurt me, but because you fixed it. I hugged her. You're changing the world, Lily. Her light, undimmed by trauma, shines brighter, guiding others. My greatest police work isn't catching criminals, it's raising this girl who turns pain into compassion, ensuring no child fears spilling milk or crying when scared. What do you think about Lily's story? How should we address abuse and injustice in our communities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective matters. Let's discuss how to protect the vulnerable and create a world where kindness prevails.